Welcome to Study Loop.
The average energy per unit time per unit area can be expressed as a delta U over A delta T. A is the area, delta T is the time, and delta U is the average energy. And this can be equal to Cp0 squared over 2 mu0. C is the speed of light, B0 is the peak magnetic field strength, and mu0 here is the permeability constant. If we do some arrangement here, we'll have a delta T is equal to 2 mu0 times delta U over AC B0 squared. And we know the peak magnetic field strength can be equal to square root 2 root mean square magnetic field strength, which means that B0 squared will be equal to square root 2 BRMS to the power 2, and this is equal to 2 BRMS to the power 2. So now let's use 2 times root mean square magnetic field square, substitute for the peak magnetic field strength square. So we have delta T is equal to 2 mu0 delta U over AC times 2 BRMS to the power 2. As you can tell, 2 here can be cancelled out. And this will give us the time is equal to mu0 delta U over AC BRMS to the power 2. So we know permeability constant is equal to 4 pi times 10 to the power of -7 Henry per meter. And average energy is given as 365 Joule. The area of the wall is about 1 centimeter squared, which is 1 times 10 to the power of -4 meter squared. And we know the root mean square magnetic field strength is given as 22.5 nanotesla, which is 2.25 times 10 to the power of -8 Tesla. And C here is the speed of light, which is equal to 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So now let's plug in these values back into the equation to determine the time. So the time is equal to 4 pi times 10 to the power of -7 Henry per meter, and then multiplied by 365 Joule over 1 times 10 to the power of -4 meter square, and then times 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, and then multiplied by 2.25 times 10 to the power of -8 Tesla to the power 2. And this will give us the time is equal to 3.02 times 10 to the power of 7 seconds. If we convert to days, it's equal to 3.02 times 10 to the power of 7 seconds over 24 times 3600 seconds per day. Since we know in one day there are 24 hours, and in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. And this will give us the time is equal to 350 days. Therefore, it will take about 350 days to deliver 365 Joule of energy to the wall. Okay? And this is the answer for this question.